I made another deck of cards. This one is for a friend. I originally wanted to go with an actual deck, but I realized that because it was a large numbered deck, that the canvas area to work with was a lot smaller. So I ended up doing this DIY version of it. So as I'm showing you here, I just traced every other page and then put two together and cut them at one at a time. I ended up needing 6 pieces of cardstock, which I think the cardstock was just a smidgen bigger than your standard printer paper. So this first section was things that my friend said she was interested in. So it's a bit random, I'm gonna be honest, of different items. I gave her a suggestion of saying like songs she likes or food, which she did give me food that she liked, but it wasn't enough for an entire suit. So I went with the other interests she had put down and everything. So I wanted to make one of the suits with just like cheesy inspirational quotes. So this is what I chose to do for that. And everything. So I hope that came across. This one I thought I came up with, then I read, oh yeah, I didn't. So that's why I crossed out my name on that one. But anyway, so I thought, I like these inspirational quotes, so I decided to put them on a deck of cards for my friend. And this is going to be getting mailed out because we don't live in the same province anymore. So I hope it gets to her. I put it in the mail slot like at least a month in advance, just in case. So, you know, if it comes early, it comes early. But this way, I don't have to worry if it doesn't come on time. So, some of these now we're on like the inside jokes between us. Fluffy Ducky is an inside joke between us. I'm not going to bother explaining it. But, yeah. We both like arts and crafts, so that's why I decided to include that. Bumper cars is a thing I did. I would kind of purposely, like, bump into my friends and say, bumper cars. I don't know why. I just thought it was goofy. There's 3 cats there, because she has cats and dogs. And I don't have any dogs, but I have cats as well, so. And then there's art, which she also liked art, so. Both of us found that our favorite Disney princess was Ariel from Little Mermaid, so that's why I included that. Sunshine is another inside joke. Snowball is another inside joke. So I'm not explaining it, and everything. But my friend who sees this video will know what I'm talking about. So here's the interest sheets in comparison to what ended up being the end result kind of thing. So these are thumbnail compared to the end result. And I did actually send the thumbnails with her so she could see that, you know, even someone with practice at art, more practice, can sometimes mess up and everything. So, yeah, very different interest. A lot of these are like, okay, I don't share that same interest, but okay. You know, I'm also someone who thinks you don't have to have all the same interests as your bestie or your partner, platonic or otherwise. So I'm like, okay, well, we have different interests here. Some of them are similar. Some of them are like, yeah, no, I don't share that interest. But, you know, good on you for being interested in that. So there's that. So here is a result of those. She said tacos and then fish tacos, so I think they were 2 separate things. Now, I wanted to include Zentangles, and we met in Co-op Ed, which was a program in our high school for kids on the autism spectrum, the learning disability spectrum, or you know, any kind of thing, like having any kind of intellectual disability that would, you know, kind of cause you to have a little harder time in school. And so because autism and the puzzle piece are kind of associated together, I decided to put some Zentangles, which are my favorite thing to doodle, into puzzle pieces for that connection kind of thing. So this is how the end result happened. So the squared piece is the thumbnail, and the rectangular piece that looks like a card is the end result. So, really hope she likes this. Her birthday's not till end of April, so, and I'm filming this April 1st, so, or 2nd, actually. So, here's her card now that I DIY'd as well. And these are paint markers I found, and that's what I used to DIY it. Here's some alcohol-based markers, which were surprisingly found at Dollarama. I was so surprised. And they work pretty good. So, there's that. This is sort of the end result here. I also wrote a big long letter, which I am not sharing with you. That's between me and my friend. So, is that. Oh yeah, I had missed